Hasbro has definitely shown us a fair share of disappointment within the last decade. However, if there's anything they've been good at, is the element of surprise. Right when we thought Hyper was dead, we got all these new blasters. Right when we thought Rival was dead 1, 2, 3 times, they came out with a new blaster line. And if there's anything we could see some consistency of in every single projectile line that Hasbro has launched, they have at least put one motorized offering in each set. It only comes natural to think we would get the same for one of our most beloved series of recent years, the Mega XL line. What are you looking at? Today we're going to break down the top 3 things we want to see out of Nerf's hopefully upcoming Mega XL flywheeler. Let's get into it. This blaster is going to be very big for obvious reasons. As I mentioned earlier, the magazine is probably going to have to be limited to 6 rounds. This 10-round Mega Mag is already pretty big by wieldable standards, so we're probably going to have to get something like a 6-round mag to equate the length probably of even this mag. Second, and I think this is more of a requirement from an engineering perspective, the drive system, instead of flywheels, would probably have to be some kind of a heavy equipment track or belt style, consisting of maybe a dual-stage flywheel cage in which each flywheel powers one end of the belt. This would be in order to keep the blaster compact. The size of the flywheels that you would have to have if you were just going to have a single flywheel cage in order to propel a Mega XL dart will probably be pretty gigantic and make the blaster of unwieldy dimensions. I'm thinking something like the size of a flywheel of a Strife, but with a belt connected to it, would make the blaster overall a little bit more compact in this area anyhow. And third, this is a big one, guys. Ever since the Perseus came out, we haven't been treated to a nice, powerful, rechargeable battery pack. In a situation where you have a belt-driven propulsion system, need a rechargeable battery due to the increased RPMs that you would need to have the belts at. Belts are always going to run slower than a single flywheel because it's more of an area to cover, so you need higher RPMs. You can't do that without at least 9.6 volts to power this kind of system. I asked you, what are you looking at? Good torque, good speed, and that can only come from a rechargeable battery pack. Alkalines are not going to cut it for any kind of serviceable Mega XL rifle. Fourth, and this is more like an honorable mention, definitely needs to be called the Strikeloader. It's a silly name I came up with overnight for this thing, if it's even in development or in thoughts of development, but it kind of goes with the whole quarry slash heavy equipment kind of nomenclature Hasbro has been using for this line of blasters. Maybe they'll call it the Excavator or something boring like that. I just thought Strikeloader kind of has a little ring to it. I know Hasbro doesn't care about content creators. This is going to be like pissing into the wind, but maybe if we all come together somehow and tell Hasbro, please make this thing, and please call it the Strikeloader. Maybe, just maybe, nah, it won't do nothing. There's a pretty good chance Hasbro is gonna make some kind of motorized unit if they haven't decided to scrap the whole Mega XL line altogether, which I'm hoping is not the case. The way that Hasbro have been pulling surprises out of their hat for the last decade, with the lines I mentioned earlier like Hyper and Rival, it's pretty likely that they haven't forgotten about us and our love for Mega XL. So Hasbro, if you're watching this, or if the janitor at Hasbro is watching this on his time off, tell this to one of your friends that's connected with marketing, take it up the ladder, and let them know that we want to see a flywheeler. Tell them that we wanted to be called the Strikeloader. Oh, and one more thing. Tell them, let's get it! If you guys found this video entertaining, you're definitely gonna like this one. I recommend you to subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Let's get it!